Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I'm back with another video game. This one is for the Super Nintendo. It is the Death and Return of Superman, based on the 1992 series, Death and Return of Superman, which ran through all the Superman titles at the time. I'm sure a lot of you know where Doomsday fights him and Superman dies, but he comes back, la la la. A lot of good stuff. Let's see here. What are the options? It's been a while since I played this. Okay, basically everything's fine. Don't even need that. There's a lot of cheats out there that you can implement with just button press codes. But of course, I don't usually use button press codes. I like to put in cheats so they're permanent and that sort of thing. So here we are, level 1, Siege of the Underworlders. I've got some really good codes. Now watch this. Up, boink, up, boink. See how it goes from 0, 1, boink, up, doink, up. Infinite of those, okay? Okay, well that's that. That's your jump. Now, watch this. Watch this now. Guy's gonna show up, right? Let's go over here. Now watch this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm hitting the wrong button. See, I'm not even touching him. I can punch. Well, if you get a bunch of guys, it confuses it. But you can punch, and it affects everybody that's nearby. See, like, look. See the guy? Look, I'll aim this way. Look, it's hitting that guy over there. Boink. That guy's name was Rambo. Huh? Rambo. Isn't that funny? So, if you get more than one guy on the screen, obviously it's gonna either affect one or the other. It doesn't hit everybody at once, because I think you can only hit one person at a time. But if it's just you and one person, okay, pick this up here. Oh, pick that up. I love throwing these giant motor things at these guys. Ah, and I missed him. I have invincibility, but all that does is not let you get hurt. You know, that kind of thing. Ugh! Now, I had this cartridge. Sad thing is, I got rid of it a few years ago, but I had this cartridge, and it was really cool. I had a bunch of actual button press codes written in the book. You know, you hold certain buttons after you're done or you die or whatnot, you can activate certain things. So you honestly don't even need a cheat device. But who wouldn't want a cheat device? That's like saying you don't need candy. It says the diabetic. Well. Boink. He moves pretty fast, Superman. I mean, look at him. He's pretty good. Now, I'm playing on the SNES 9X emulator. I think it's pretty much the best emulator you're going to find for Super Nintendo. It's been around for quite a long time. And of course, you can use your Game Genie cheats. Standard ones don't seem to work, but you can convert them back to Game Genie. And I don't know if Pro Action Replay works. I haven't tested them, to be honest. There seem to be a lot of Game Genie codes, you know, for games. So I've just stuck with what works. I'm a very basic guy. Ask my wife. Come on, you jerk. There's your stupid ship. I had bought this game and Maximum Carnage, you know, Spider-Man and Venom. Oh, who cares? Just knock him around. I don't care. I'm not dodging that. It ain't gonna matter. Just keep hitting him. Okay, can I go now? Oh, yeah. Boink. Yes, I had those two games right at the same time. Maximum Carnage was cool because it was a red cartridge. And Nintendo officially only made 2 red cartridges. What was the other one? Doom and Spider-Man. Venom got Maximum Carnage. So those were the 2 they did. Okay, if you're gonna keep doing that, I'm gonna do this. Give him a break, you're cheating. Here we go. Now, I think what might happen is when I'm fighting Doomsday, the game might either freeze up, or I might have to turn off the codes, because when you fight Doomsday, you have to get hurt. Because the fight will go on and on. But I'm going to try and see what happens. I'm going to play this until that point here. I'll fight these guys. When I get with Doomsday, you might see the game freeze up. Because you do have to kind of die. That's the whole point. Death and Return of Superman. They might as well just say stasis of Superman in Return, you know, because he a bit of life's left in him to bring him back, or whatever it was with that stupid suit and all that business. Here we go, Doomsday. Oh, Cluster. Oh, okay, not quite yet. All right. I always think that. I always think that's Doomsday, and it's not. He's naked. Okay, let's boink, bring him down a little bit. Boink. That super move doesn't exactly finish off the big guys. Oh, okay, level complete. All right. And you got these little scenes here. Yeah. Doomsday is here. Only Superman can save us. Level 2, Doomsday in Metropolis. All right, we're up to 7 minutes here. Well, let's see if we can get to Doomsday. Let's get to Doomsday at least. Because I'm wondering what's going to happen. But we don't know. Ugh! Take that. Yeah, I really got into this game years ago. I really did. This was really fun to have. And they put it out really quickly, so that was cool. This is nice. I like this. Look at that. And the graphics are good. The graphics are really good. Okay, down? Okay, down. There it is. I'd forgotten that. How come Superman's having such a hard time fighting like a biker gang? Isn't he like Superman? You know, why? I mean, watch. Look, a motorcycle knocked off Superman. How does that happen? This is the guy that flew around the world and turned time backwards to save Lois Lane. And yet, this biker guy on a motorcycle can knock Superman on his butt? How does that happen? It's like, they need to be more consistent with their writing. Now, in the old times of the 60s and the 70s, they had Superman so overpowered, it was almost like he was super god. You know, the average purse snatcher didn't have a chance of beating Superman. There was one comic where Superman blew out a star, or the sun, or something like that, a star. Well, if you're going to have Superman with godlike abilities, he's not even Superman, he's super god. So they depowered Superman in like 85, I want to say, when John Byrne took over the comic. And they made it a lot better. I remember buying Superman back then, which was that book eventually came to Superman 75, where, you know, oh, we got Doomsday right here. Okay, I know this ain't the final battle. Hit him with that. But those Superman books from the 80s with John Byrne, great books. I had a bunch of them. I don't think I had all, but I had a lot of them. And then what I didn't have, I bought trade paperbacks of them, and I was able to get caught up with the missing books, you know, at least having the trade paperbacks of them. I had a lot of Superman books. Superman books, okay, we're getting close. Superman books were really good for a long time, but what I've read in the past few years, I'm not really impressed. They're not very super, in my opinion. They put a lot of political nonsense in there, and I know there are people that get into that, and that's fine, but I don't. I'm not interested in all these things. You gotta be careful how you say that here on YouTube, because YouTube is so accepting of other people's ideas. As long as it's what they want, right? Look at this crate. Oh, I was hoping to bring the crate. Okay, is this the bad? Oh, more of these guys. No, we're not doing this. See ya. Yeah, take those guys out. Molotov cocktail. Molotov cocktail. That's what the guy's name is. And he's got one too, look. See, he'll throw it. Look, see? And a Molotov cocktail takes out Superman. But I blew out a star, okay? Decide what his power range is. Decide what his power range is. Okay, you guys gonna do that? I'm gonna do this. We're already up to like what? 11 minutes. Let's okay, let's get somebody with a bike here. Ah, dumb. You can't fly with the bike. Come on, dude. Okay, grab the crate. Yeah, crate in the mouth. I come back to this game every now and then to play it. I like it. I like the game a lot. I wish they would mod. Well, they do. I shouldn't say that. I probably could find a good mod for this game. This is the regular vanilla version, I guess you would call it. Now I gotta look and see if they've modded it on gamehacking.org. I think it's .org. They got a lot of cool people over there, and they make hacks and mods, and they redo games, and they enhance them. And okay, you guys. Just want to get to Doomsday. Shouldn't be long now. Okay, this should be Doomsday, right? Ground shaking. Alright, now, let's see what happens. Ah, I got in a good start there. Come on. Okay, fine. Look how hard it is. Of course, you're not supposed to win, right? All right, we're going to try an experiment here. We're just going to nail him with a bunch of these. Let's see what happens. Okay, now he's going to come over and hit you. Okay, there. So you can get him all the way down, and then it just makes the fight end. Okay, well, I learned something. I wasn't sure. But I think if you die, you know, it just keeps going because that's what you're supposed to do. But if you beat him, well, they go to that. That's what I think. You can try and play it without codes, but I don't suggest it. There's that picture from that trade paperback graphic novel there, where they had a bunch of the books in one book. This was such an important part of society back then in 92. All this stuff going on with Superman. People were really into it. It was a good part of my life, too. I had a nice job at a comic book store, Zimmy's, I used to work at. That was fun working there. The owner was really nice. And the people were cool to deal with. That was many years ago, though. That was before my children were born. I'd only been married a handful of years to my first wife. So it wasn't, I married 5 years. It wasn't very long. But yeah, anyways, you see all the different Superman people kind of come up and, oh, I'm Superman, no, I'm Superman, no, I'm Superman. And then, well, look up the story if you haven't seen it. But there is an interesting ending. I'm sure everybody out there watching this video, whoever is watching this video, you already know the story well enough. It's been 30 years now. I mean, 30, what, 29, what, 32, 33 years? It's been a long time. So if you don't know it by now, you're never going to know it. So, oh, you can be him here. The Cyborg Superman. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like these levels here. That is cool. Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye. I'll talk to you next time, kiddos.